Man, look at all this. Look at this game. Such a classic video game. Alright, so, you might be wondering what I did during the week. I did do plenty of runs, although I didn't really get anything good out of them. I got a couple of attempts back to Misamaru, and that was kind of it. Most days it was pretty hard to even just get to Misamaru. So, we're just gonna kind of have to go off that. I did make sure to get some decent Misamaru practice yesterday, though, and I actually, I got my second ever practice kill on her. So that bodes well. Bodes well for the future. For future Misamaru endeavors. You know, again, like, I think, like, my main issue is just really my lack of ability to, like, because, like, throughout the week, I had a few pretty good runs get to Sannyo, but right now I'm kind of struggling to clutch on Sannyo. I really gotta, like, improve that, because I haven't really had any, like, amazing runs get into stage 4, and Sannyo, I feel like, is the main reason for that. Like, obviously, I do mess up on other things other than Sannyo, but it's like, I don't know, like I've had a couple of runs where I'm like, oh, if I can get a good Sannyo here, this could be an incredible pace going into stage 4, and I just haven't really been able to clutch out any of those. I don't know, do I want to practice Sannyo a little bit more? I get to see her so often when I'm doing attempts is the thing. I don't know how worth it is to, like, go on my way to practice that. And, like, I already know what I'm doing. It's just, again, it's just a matter of doing it. I say I just keep going for it, and I practice other things that I don't get to see as often, so I have a higher chance of actually succeeding there when I do. So, Misamaru, essentially. I mean, I could practice in stage 4 as well, but Misamaru is just the main thing I'm going on my way to practice. Maybe if enough Misamaru practice, I can finally cap non-free in a run. Like, I swear, non-free has become such a mental block for me. I have no idea why it is. It just is. It's such a fucking mental block. It's not difficult, and yet I keep dying to it. I will say, I think I do consider it the most difficult out of the free nons, because nons 1 and 2 are actually really consistent once you know the pattern, but, like, non-free does always have, like, non-free has more randomness to it, but it's not a hard pattern. Like, it's definitely not worth, like, dying over, like, every time you get to it in an actual run. And yet that's what it is. That's what it's been for me. Yeah, I don't really have enough. Okay, well. That was just a really bad dodge attempt on my part. I should not have tried that like that. You know, in other exciting news though, like 2 days ago, the new DanCag DLC came out, or the final DanCag DLC, presumably. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. It's fine. Nice. You know, the new DanCag DLC finally came, or presumably the final DanCag DLC came out. and I have played through all of it. I got through all the songs. Something hilarious, in the patch notes, they said, we made some of the story mode missions easier, and I was like, oh, do they mean Flandre? Like, whenever I see anything targeted at, like, story mode missions, I always just think it's Flandre. Because, like, no fucking casual player is going to get the missions required for Flandre. But as it turns out, no, that's not what they targeted, because hers are exactly the same. Yeah, no, so I don't get Flandre. Well, I could. I just need to practice it more, I guess. It's like Flandre and Touhou are both locked behind like really annoying missions that like basically just require you to it requires you to FC like most of the song. Like even with like stat boosters or whatever, which like or there are like stat boost items or whatever which can make like note timings way easier, which does help, but like it's not gonna. It doesn't change the fact that you still need a FC. Like you need to actually understand all of the notes on screen and be able to hit them with your fingers, and man, that's just hard. I'm not like I am not good at holding combo. I typically choke at some point. I've FC'd a total of 1 song on hard. Technically 2, but that second one I got with expert mode off, which like, yeah, no, like the entirety of DLC Pack 3, I ended up playing with the easier input system because I didn't realize I could turn it back on. Because like, well, the easier input system got added before DLC Pack 3, and I did read that in like the patch notes that like that the timing for Brilliant Notes was bigger and that you could turn it back off, but I literally just forgot the second half of that. Because like I like waited, I forget how long I waited between like reading that initial patch and then playing the game again, but by the time I played it again, I only remembered the fact that it said that they made the timing for Brilliant Notes larger. And I only remember that, to be fair, after like playing for a little bit and then being like, man, my accuracy is like surprisingly like way better than it used to be. What's up with that? Also, that was a really shitty restream. Yeah, so I, again, like just for the entirety of DLC Pack 3, I was just playing with, like, just the easier input system as compared to, like, the normal one. So I don't really count a lot of, like, I got a lot of accuracy, so I'm just probably never really going to be able to live up to now. So that's kind of sad, but it's like, yeah, whatever. I can still play without the system now, and it's fine. I wish they could, I do really wish they told you, like, what the difference was. Because, like, I would love to know that. Like, I want to know, like, how much bigger the difference is. Because, like, it feels pretty big, but I don't know, like, the exact amount of frames that it changes. Because, like, all I know is that, like, the average at which it changed to my accuracy was, like, 10%. Like, literally, I was scoring on average 10% higher accuracy than, like, with the easier input system on. Well, the weird thing is, too, now, is that easier input system is on by default. So, like, if you want the, like, original input system back, like, you have, like, it kind of goes against what the devs, like, want from somebody loading up the game for the first time. So it's really weird. Yeah, that was just a shit Sannyo. It was just a shit stage 3. I just didn't play very well. I had to time up the Sannyo mid-boss. I failed to restream Rice properly. I think I died to Frozen Peas, although considering I only had like 2 power, that's not really surprising to me at all. I don't know. You know, I will say though, despite the fact that the easier input system is no longer on, I'm not entirely sure if the game is still the same as it used to be. Cause like, I actually like I recently like went out of my way yesterday I ended up like going on my way and actually getting like I ended up clearing every single stage on hard except for like Unknown X and like the Keki's theme. Like those are the only 2 stages I don't have left, which if you know those stages, you know exactly why I haven't cleared them. But like yeah, like there are some stages that like just straight up like felt impossible to me when I was playing like a couple months ago, and now I can just like do them. Like not perfectly, mind you. Like my act was like my act on most of like the harder songs were like only like 70%, right? Like I got like around like I think 75 to 76 act, which is really bad. But I was still able to clear them, which was far more than what I could say before. And I'm not entirely sure whether that's just because I've gotten better at the game or whether the game's become easier, but like I do have that now. I even have like I think I ended up clearing like 3 songs on Lunatic. So I now officially have some Lunatic clears. Never thought that day would come. Especially now when I was just struggling to like play on hard a couple months ago. I think like Lunatic has now like become like Lunatic for me is basically where I started with hard mode, like however many months back when I was trying to get into DanCag, where it was just like it was just like I'd beaten every normal mode song except for Unknown X and Keki's theme, and I was just kind of like and then I was just kind of struggling to like figure out which songs to actually like get into hard mode with. I was just kind of like trying the board and just failing, and then occasionally succeeding. I have a lot more songs to work with now, though, so like, it does feel a little bit easier to find a hit, I guess. Well, because like some of the songs that I was able to find like success with in hard, right, like that it just doesn't really transfer over to Lunatic. Like, I remember playing Bad Apple on hard, and then being like, oh, they made this one, like, really easy, so you could actually, like, get into it. Or so you can, like, use that as, like, a jumping off point to hard, I guess. Wow, okay. I can't clutch the ending section. But, like, now, like, if you go to Lunatic and you play Bad Apple, it's like, that song's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm not even close to clearing that. So I can't really, like, originally I was hoping to use Bad Apple as, like, my jumping off point again, but nah, I had to find, like, a different song. I forget which song I used. It was, like, I was just trying to play anything that was ranked, like, a 25, because, like, 24 is basically, like, the max difficulty for, like, a hard mode song, so it's, like, if it's a 25, then it's, like, okay, it's just one above that. And to be fair, songs are not always ranked accurately, but at the very least, I knew I'd have a better chance of finding a song I could beat if I looked for the lower number, you know what I mean? Apparently, there is, I have found at least one song that was ranked, on Lunatic, that was ranked, wait, no, sorry, 24 is the one I'm looking for on Lunatic. But I ended up finding one song in Lunatic that was ranked at 23. It was like it was like an A-key song or whatever. I did manage to clear that one. Again, it wasn't very clean. Like, Lunatic patterns are so sick. It's like actual Touhou. lunatic patterns are so sick, but like learning how to get into them is actually pretty fucking difficult. Although I would say that like the finger coordination you need for like actually like hitting Shin Dankag is more technical than what you need in order to dodge bullets. But yeah, no, like the thing is like they want you to be like so fucking technical with your hands. I think like the main skill that they want you to have in Lunatic that like wasn't really prevalent in hard is the ability to like there's a lot of times where it's like they want you to hold down like one note while like hitting other ones. So it's like you hold on S and then like you gotta hit like A and D, E, or maybe it's like you're holding down like fucking S free and then like hitting other shit. And it's like that's so hard on my fingers. It's so hard on my fingers to mentally keep track of all that, because eventually the whole note ends, and then you need to let go so you can have that finger ready again to hit, like, the other keys they're presumably going to send there. Luckily, you don't need to think about when to release the key necessarily, just as long as it's before, like, another note comes up. I know, like, there's, like, some like, Beatmania games that also have it, so it's, like, it counts, like, holding and then releasing the note as two separate notes that you have to keep track of. Dankag does not do that. For better or for worse, it does not do that. I mean, like, if that's not, like, something you want to pay attention to, then this is definitely better, but if you like that system, then it's, like, sadly, you're not gonna get that. I guess, like, you know, to be fair, I say, like, other systems do that. The only one I can really compare it to is just DJ Max. Now, I know DJ Max does that. It's the only, that's the only other Beatmania-style game I've played at the moment. DJ Max is pretty fun. I was actually, like, I haven't played much of it, but I was playing a little bit of it, like, recently, and I was just playing, like, a bunch of songs on, like, Freaky. I will say, I think, like, I have a lot more bias towards Dankag because I really like Touhou music, and I do honestly like Dankag's UI better. I think it looks way prettier in my mind, but like, I do think DJ Max is a lot better of a Beatmania style game. It has some quality of life features, which I kind of wish Dankag had as well, although I kind of understand why they're not there. I think just one thing I really like is just the fact that it's like, they have, like, the fact that the game just has, like, so, like, whether you're playing with like 4 keys or 6 keys in DJ Max is actually just totally up to you. Like you can play really difficult, or you can play really high ranking songs or whatever on 4 keys. Like it is literally like the game allows you to play with 2 keys, 4 keys, 6 keys, and 8 keys. Or I think it allows you to just play with 2 keys. I might be misremembering that, but I know at the very least the game has 2 keys, 4 keys, or has 4 keys, 6 keys, 8 keys, which 8 keys sounds fucking ridiculous to me. Although technically you're already kind of playing the game with 8 keys if you play on 6 keys, because the game has like an additional button that it uses. Like it has like I think just like a like. I think it just has like the turntable or whatever, and it's like you can either like you have like turntable left and turntable right. So technically, if you're playing 6 keys, you're playing with 8 keys. Although like the turntables don't get used often, so you are still primarily playing with 6 keys, I guess. But like they are still there, and they do get utilized every now and again. It's really fucking weird for my muscle memory. Because, like, again, I'm so used to playing Dankag, which doesn't have that, like, those 2 additional keys. Yeah, no, but, like, again, like, oh, God, okay. Hold on. I wanna make sure that I cap that like that. You know what I mean? We cap this. Do we cap it right here? Right now? Yeah, okay. We do that. We do that. Yeah, I might want to concentrate on stage 3 a little bit. Then I'll go back to talking about like DJ Max or whatever. Yeah, let me try concentrating a little bit. This might blow up in my face, but who cares? Who even cares about it? I don't care. I've literally never cared once in my life. Never even had a single emotion or thought. I'm the edgiest bad boy you ever done seen, actually. That's me. Alright, let's see if we can actually properly restream today. No? Question mark? Well, we got past that. I'm not going to restream again, believe it or not. I think I take the fuck this route. And it worked. That was a good route. I liked that route. Gotta reroute the routing. That was just a really dumb decision on my part. Also, she is as low on the screen as she can possibly be, so that's great for everyone involved. It's great for everyone. Literally everyone. I'm an idiot. Alright. Well, that's just sad. That is simply just depressing. Now I gotta do 2 power frozen peas. That all started because I just forgot to hold shift. Like, literally, I just had the... Oh, God. Okay, where was I supposed to go there? I didn't have enough time to get anywhere. I got walled. I got walled! Hey, Banana Wars. At least it's not DDC. Honestly, this is worse than DDC. I've been for DDC. This is worse. This is DDC, but I don't have lives. Also, I just can't play, apparently. I just run into that. I'd like to say this is DDC, but I don't have power, but DDC actually did rob a lot of power from you. Well, it's not even like its def system necessarily robbed a ton of power from you. It was just the fact that you died so often that it felt like you had a ton of power robbed from you. Although DDC was more generous about letting you get your power back. This game isn't. Alright, well that is another failed Sannyo attempt. It got exactly 1 attack farther. Yeah, that's just how stage 3 is sometimes. Sometimes you just fuck up and that's all she wrote. You're just not on your game and it's like, well, better luck next time, buddy. Oh yeah, what's the thing about DJ Max though? Oh yeah. So something DJ Max has that I really fucking wish Dan Cag had Just the ability to select random on the song screen. I don't know why that isn't something DanCag has introduced. It seems so simple, but they just don't have it. That is like one thing where I'm mad about that. Because I like just being able to load up a rhythm game and then just play just any random song. Like so sometimes I just want to hit buttons and not think about what I want to hit buttons in. I just don't want the freedom of choice. I just want to hit the funny F2 button on my keyboard and just play whatever the game demands of me. You know, but like, it's like that. Also, something kind of cool that I think, or like a system mechanic that I kind of like better that DJ Max has. The rank you get in DJ Max is proportionally tied to your accuracy. So it's like if you get anywhere in between like 80 accuracy, you get a B rank, and if you get like just 90 accuracy or something, you get like an A rank. I forget if there's an S rank. I don't know. I know 90% accuracy is an A rank. I guess if there is an S rank, I've never played good enough to actually get it. But yeah, like, I like that system way more than, DanCag's, than DanCag's grading system or whatever. Because DanCag's grading system goes entirely off of points, and points, like, so that there's no, like, combo multiplier when it comes to points, so the only, like, so basically, like, points are mainly just scored off of just total number of notes you hit. That number can be higher, like, that number does, like, or you do get more points for more accurately hitting notes, like scoring a perfect is more than scoring a great, but in general, like, you can get, like, 70, you can get, like 70 to 80% accuracy on a song and still get an A rank. Which, I mean, I guess that is fair enough, because, no, like, the game does have, like, S and SS rank, which, to be fair, like, yeah, you aren't getting, like, an S or an SS rank unless you get, like, at least, like, 90% ac. So, like, I guess you can just look at it like that, but I don't know. It just feels a little simpler in my head when it comes to DJ Max, so I'm just like, oh, okay, if I want an A, I need, like, 90. And it was something like the, well, because, like, it was the amount of, like, score you get in a song. Because, like, technically DJ Max goes off its score too, but, like, you can literally read its score as, like, a percentage. Like, if you have, like, 9,000 score or something, like, that means you got, like, 90% ac. I don't know. It's just something simpler that I kind of like. Although, yeah, like, again, getting into DanCag is a little easier, because, like, I guess, like, DJ Max has, like, has some, like, level up progression shit and, like, some leaderboard shit. I mean, to be fair, I guess that, like, unlocking songs through level ups is actually fine, because that is actually, like, a lot more welcoming than DanCag's, because DanCag's is like, hey, play for our story mode with the gimmicks if you want songs. Well, okay, technically you don't need to do that. You can farm dream drops to unlock songs that way, but the fastest way to unlock songs, or to just get more dream drops, is to play the story mode. Like they want you to play that story mode. I cannot believe I lived that, by the way. That was so shit. Okay, well, I just didn't get around that bullet. Sucks to suck, I guess. Yeah, no, but, God, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, no, like just yeah, no, just like opening up games or whatever. I don't know. I think like when I was like I guess it was like a little weird when I was playing DJ Max, because like with DJ Max I had like a little like conundrum where I was just like, oh man, like because like DJ Max has some like, I guess, like pop-ups or whatever, just like some things when you first start the game, and I'm like, man, I don't care about any of this shit. Oh, well, to be fair, that shit takes like 1 minute to close through, and then you're in the game, right? So it's like that's really not a big deal. Again, with Dan Cag, it is like, oh, okay, yeah, play for story mode or some shit. I don't know. The story mode of Dan Cag is like, it's kind of funny. It is just I don't know, if you I enjoyed reading for the story, but that's because I like Touhou. If you have no interest in Touhou, you definitely have no interest in that story mode. Or you most likely will have no interest in the story mode. Because it's kind of just like, the entire story mode is Reimu goes and yells at like these beings called ephemerals. And then after she does that, then it cuts to Marissa talking with some of the Touhou characters or whatever, which are doing like, which have like the opposite, or who like have like the opposite problems of whatever the ephemerals had that Reimu was yelling at. And that's the entire story, and until Reimu like eventually finds her way back home or some shit. Damn it. That was really bad. I should have gone left. I don't know why I thought I could make that. You know, if you like watching Reimu yell at people, it's definitely the story for you. We'll get out of stage 1 eventually. You'll get out of here eventually. It's a hard life being in stage 1. Wow, really? Why are you not dying? That's absurd. That's absurd you live like that. Got something yeah, something were like a little while ago. I was watching so I don't know how many people like here like watch like Melee or Ultimate. Like I watch a little bit of both, right? And I was so like Hungry Box or whatever, he's been playing like both like Melee and Ultimate. Like he's really good at Melee. I think like, I actually don't know how good he is in Ultimate. I haven't seen him play Ultimate in a while, but or like I haven't really watched him play Ultimate that much. But like But basically, like, you know, like he wants to start doing better in Melee again. So he's like, okay, for the next 90 days, I'm gonna do like an ultimate detoxing, and I'm gonna focus entirely on Melee. And then Zane, who's like in contention for #1 in the world in Melee, saw that and he was like, all right, I'm gonna do the 90-day ultimate poisoning challenge. So he's been playing like he's playing ultimate for the next like 90 days, which is fucking hilarious to me. I love that shit. But, oh god, I should have gone to the right, not the left there. Left felt safer, but it wasn't. In my mind, for some reason, I always feel like I'm safer next to the bubble. Yeah, no, but like, so like Zane's been playing like Ultimate Online only for like the past like week or two now, and like so like. I don't know exactly how this started, I guess, but I guess like Cody was like, oh man, I want to fucking have a grudge match against Zane in Ultimate. Either that or Zane like started it. I don't really know. But basically they had like Hungrybox like just like hosted like a set between them where it was just it was a grudge match between Zane and Cody in Ultimate. It was like a 1st to 5 with smash meter on. Some like pretty wacky rule set. They're also allowed to pick whatever stage they wanted. They didn't really pick anywhere weird. The set itself was because like yeah, like I ended up seeing like the highlights of the set. Or no, I don't think it was the highlights. I think it was just the whole thing. Well, basically I saw like just like the set as it was uploaded to YouTube. For one, that was a really like close set. Like that set like got so close, and just seeing like both of them just like talk back and forth was hilarious. Well, like, okay, seeing Zane talk was hilarious. I felt really bad for Cody. Cody had to go through so much shit that call. Like, it was absurd. Like, by, I'm not gonna say which game, but by one of the games, Cody's like, man, I just want this fucking over with. Like, he, like, and, like, I could not hear any, like, any jokingness in his voice. Like, he just sounded so fucking defeated, and he wanted out of the set. It was still a really good set, though. Like, that shit was incredibly close. But there was just one point in it. Actually, I think at least, like, 2 points. Where Cody just sounded completely fucking dead inside. Like, he was not having fun. Which, yeah, that fucking sucks. I think it was, like, I think part of it may have just been due to the fact that, you know, Ultimate Online isn't fun. Not to mention Ultimate's not really, like, a game he plays. But also, the main thing... So, cause like, you know, HBox was casting the set, right? And there was, so basically, it was, like, they all had, like, a call set up on Discord or whatever, and that call had 5 people included. It was HBox, Zane, Cody, Last, S, which I actually don't know who Last is. I've never seen them before. And then the last person was Mewtwo King. And Mewtwo King was just shouting about everything. Like, every time Mewtwo King saw them do something that isn't something he'd do, he'd just start shouting at them, being like, no, up throw there. Did you do up throw up there? It works. Like, and he'd be shouting that about everything. And, like, and, like everyone was so annoyed by it. Well, I don't know about everyone. Like, I think Zane and Last seem to be doing fine. HBox was, like, shouting back at Mewtwo King because he's like, Jason, could you please shut up? And then Cody was like, I can't fucking concentrate. Cody must have had some deal with his chat to not mute the call, because my god, yeah, I wouldn't want to be playing over Music King shouting in my ear either, if I'm being honest. That sounds awful. But like, he did not mute the call. Him and Zane would mute themselves at the start of every game, and then like in between games they'd like unmute, dude, and Cody would just be like miserable every time. Zane was fucking hilarious though. Zane had I can't even quite describe it because Zane had so much shit he was doing, but it was just so funny to hear like just everything he said in that call. It was just like whatever, it was just being like the obedient student listening to the Mewtwo King or whatever, just being like okay, what do I do here? It's like, oh, or like just like just after every game, it was just like he was being polite in a he was trying to be polite in a way that he knew we would just piss off Cody. Where he's just like, oh man, that game was really close. You almost had me there. Like that kind of energy. Oh, it was so fucking funny to watch. Like just after one of the games he won, it just popped off. It's like, fuck yes, yeah. It was so fucking funny to watch. Ah, god damn it. I should not have died there. That was terrible Frozen Peas gameplay on my part. That shit sucked. Alright, well, we have a slightly better looking pace into Sannyo. Not unwinnable by any means, just gotta clutch up. We'll see. I thought I'd have a little more room to work with there. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I even bothered to think. Whoa, is he? Oh. I just thought that wasn't gonna hit. I don't know. I felt pretty confident about that. Hold on. Okay, that hit me? Come on. Come on. God, Sannyo is not going my way today. I can't cap non-1 or spell 1 today. To be fair, those are the hard ones, so like it's not unprecedented, but it, you know, doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good being like 40 minutes in, no Sannyo kills on the board, you know what I mean? That run did have a better pace going into Sannyo though, so I will take that for whatever it's worth. Alright, 2:42, my favorite time of the day or some shit. Arms are itchy. Alright, we fight. Bro, Michael's not even good at this video game. I'm gonna come out and say it. I think Michael kind of sucks ass at this video game. It's just like she just doesn't know how to kill. She just doesn't know it. She doesn't have it in her guts. Just the ability to just absolutely murder. I mean, look at how little power she drops over the course of the fight. You only get 20 power from her, all right? Like that clearly means that she didn't have much in reserve. Yeah, that was just sad. I knew what game I was playing by talking shit. All right, I knew what I was signing up for. If I'm being honest, I kind of just assumed the death was gonna happen at sad. So. That was my thought process on the whole talking shit allegations. I did it. I got less power than if I didn't even focus on other shit. Got recently guy really got 198 off that? That's kind of insane. Oh, what was this saying though? It was God damn it. I had to delay there, but I had to not delay that much. And it was it was bad. It sucked. This game sucks actually. Worst game ever. But what am I talking about? Oh yeah. So just kind of like for background noise while I've been doing some like offline attempts, I've decided to re-listen to RT game playing for Persona, and like that kind of reminded me. It's like, oh yeah, Persona's fun to play. Like I don't think I'd want to play for like Persona 5 again, but I do want to like. One day I gotta play for the Persona 3 remake. Finding the time for that and also the money for that will be annoying is the only issue. But someday I'll do it. Someday most likely. Yeah, no, I still got I still got Animal Well and Elden Ring DLC that I gotta play. Which, by the way, the fucking Elden Ring DLC shenanigans are hilarious. Like, I remember seeing Donkey released this video recently where he's talking about like Elden Ring and it was just like, yeah, this game's too easy actually. Like all you guys suck because it's like all you guys were using broken builds before, but now those no longer work because you just get one shot by everything. I'm actually good at this game, so like, you know, I'm actually the one who's destined to beat this. Like some shit like that. But okay, yeah, no, but like, so like, because like during that video he briefly mentioned like some like item that you're supposed to use or whatever to like take less damage and deal more damage during the DLC. And then like after, or like shortly after watching that video, I was looking at like Steam update notifications, and I noticed that that Elden Ring made a post about that exact mechanic that Donkey talked about for like 5 seconds, and I was like, oh, that's probably the issue. Like the game is just like, hey guys, because like apparently people have been complaining about that, just like, man, I can't deal any damage during the DLC, and apparently From Software has had to make a post being like, hey guys, you know we implemented a system that makes it so that like you can play the game normally, right? Like you're not supposed to get one shot by everything. You're supposed to use this item so that you can, you know, actually win. Oh, I just find that fucking hilarious. It's just like, oh man, you know, this DLC is just too hard. Like, I just get one shot by everything. It's just like, have you tried using the mechanic that we implemented into our game? Make sure I don't deal too much damage here. Otherwise, that'd be a crime. 2, 1. Nice. Look at that. Look at that perfectly legal timer. Not gonna get arrested by Kotohime today. No siree. Nice. Yeah, Mikao. Get one shot sounds more fun. I mean, you know, it is, obviously. I think one of my favorite lines from that Donkey video is just him being like, yeah, people are probably bringing in like the level 360 character and thinking they wouldn't get one shot by a bat, but you know, they were dumb for thinking that. Okay, I got a cough. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. You know, again, like once I do get some money, or like once I'm in a spot where I can comfortably buy the Elden Ring DLC, I really want to buy it. That shit seems like so much fun. Or, well, I don't know how much fun it seems, but like, I don't know. I mean, like, just playing Souls games is always fun to me, so I'll probably have some fun in Elden Ring. Also, like, I have a friend who's been playing for it recently, and he's like, yeah, this is good. Which, like, that says a lot to me, because he's not even a big fan of Elden Ring itself. Like, he's played for Elden Ring, and he's like, yeah, I didn't really enjoy it that much. But, like, he's actually been enjoying the DLC, so... that's a pretty good mark for it in my book. There we go. We got 4 whole power again. We get to run it back with stage 3 again. Maybe this time we won't die to everything before Sannyo. That would be a good strategy if I managed to pull that off. That one seems like a real winner. I'll make sure to jot that down for later. Yeah, I'm not going to pause the game while I jot that down. I'm just going to jot it down and just see what happens as I desperately attempt to scribble onto a paper. Seems like a good strategy. I like this. Let me jot that down, actually. Okay, I don't like what's going on here. That's the last restream for me. That's the last one for me. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't like restreaming. It seems like a scummy practice to me. It seems like something only lame-os do. It's like, ew, you're streaming, but again? It's like, ew, you're skipping neutral? You wouldn't download a car, would you? God, that was so funny to me. Just like, just hearing the debate on like neutral skips or whatever. I do love it when, like somebody was like, yeah, no, like neutral skips like have been getting like worse and like so like neutral skips are kind of are like becoming like a modern problem right now. And then like fucking Lord Knight immediately puts together a video of like oppressive neutral skips from all the way back in like Street Fighter 2. Just like, yep, guys, neutral skips are a new problem. We've only had to deal with this now. Dude, I cannot believe I died to fucking... I cannot believe I died to skill check Fairy. I got skill checked. Hey, it's still a pace. All I have to do is just not die to everything Sannyo has, and I win. So we'll see how that goes. I went too far to the right. That was so bad on my part. That was such a free pattern too, actually. I definitely overthought that. I overthought it. I overcomplicated it. That was my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna get called out on Twitter.com, and there's nothing I'm gonna be able to say or do about it. Can I get out of the way? No, fuck. Dude, I can't clutch up on spell 1 and non 1 today. Like those are actually like very doable patterns. Is the sad part. Well, we'll see where I can. We'll see if I can like, you know, maybe get a little bit of redemption going in. But like, man, that sucks. That really sucks. Both of those are so doable. Like compared to the patterns like she could be giving. You know what I mean? It's just like those are the ones you're supposed to win on, and I didn't win. I didn't win. But what if I had a redemption arc? It's my arc. It's my time in the sunshine. Redemption arc? Question mark. We're gonna redeem. We're gonna redeem ourselves. We're gonna get a coupon that we can cash in at Starbucks for $8 billion. Sannyo, I hate your RNG. Can I just say that respectfully? It's like, I say to thee respectfully, I'm aware that you're cheating. These patterns are fucking... These are cheater patterns, alright? Sannyo's got the absolute cheater patterns. Look at this. Look at this cheater running to the left. She doesn't even care that I have Lily White in my inventory. She doesn't even care about that. And then I go and mess up the laser stream, because that you know, that one's about right, actually. Okay, I messed it up twice. Am I seriously gonna... No, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse to have a free miss on her final. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Stage 4. Everybody's favorite part of the game. I honestly don't feel that bad for choking like that on the final. I mean, I feel bad about it, obviously, because like that was really shit on my part. But also, like, even if I had those 2 extra lives, it's like it's not like that was going to be an amazing pace. I had 1 power. I had 1 power, and I don't think I was going to get. I don't think I was going to get 2 at the end of that fight. Even if I got 2, I wasn't getting free, which is, like, I need free power in order to actually be able to cap the first section. So, like, there wasn't any real hope of this stage 4 being, like, amazing. Dying twice like that to the final, though, is a little disheartening, but it's not, like, you know. God, I tried my best. I tried my best. I got a little lucky, and I was like, ooh, if I could just read the rest of this. I saw that luck, and I was like, oh, that's some good luck, actually. That's some good luck on my way. Hi. No, I got scared. Shit, I didn't even pause buffer correctly. What am I doing? I can't even get my pause buffers on point today. Cringe player. Might as well just throw my keyboard out my window. It's the only option left, truly. Yeah, no, I just can't kill that center fairy today. That's just not something that's happening. I don't got it in me today, I guess. I don't have the heart to kill it on the first go. I have to really, like, contemplate it. Yar. Yo-ho. That's a goal. An hour into the stream, but I'm still yawning. That honestly should not come as a surprise to me at all at this point. In fact, it doesn't. Literally doesn't. I just like pointing out the obvious. It's one of my favorite hobbies in life, in existence, actually. Bro, when I exist in this game, I exist. That's how I win. I just need to put myself in here. I must simply become Marissa. That's how I win. That's my plan all along. I don't really got anything else to say anymore. I'm kind of just in the I'm in the loop right now. I'm looping today. It's like we're morbing. Oh god. You know what? If I had died for that, I kind of deserved it. Like, I still would have been upset about the death, but, you know, I would have deserved it. Look at that, 0.45. That's the good numbers. I'm gonna try a bold maneuver. If I'm being honest, that didn't really change much. I mean, I did it. It was funny, to me at least. That was about all that accomplished. Yeah, no. I mean, like, I didn't have to stream with some of those bullets for, like, 2 seconds. I got 2 whole seconds in the sunshine. I don't know if that's worth with how much, like, riskier that... with how much riskier that is, that's definitely not worth. Absolutely not worth. I've just never, like... I don't know. Typically, I've just never had the confidence to try that. But I was like, what if I did have the confidence? What if I did try it? And it's like, I'm not going to go on my way to test that shit. The testing begins now. It's like, the test starts now. Put your pencils down. We don't need pencils where we're going. I don't know where we would be going, but where we're going, we don't need pencils. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. Just the whole situation. The fact that I squeezed through that and the fact that I died after the trip. I think I failed the test. I think if this was a test, I'm pretty sure I failed for that. I don't have what it takes to survive in the wilderness. I need at least another 10 years. That was just really bad on my part, if I'm being honest. That was like terrible. Oh god. Oh god. I live that somehow. I do occasionally live those. No, I had to go to the left sooner. I had to go to the left sooner than that. I misunderstood the situation. I misread the comedy prompt. You know, a classic blunder of all improv comedy, misreading the prompt. It's like, God, what am I ever gonna do now? God. Honestly, like, improv classes sound like so fun. Like, I don't know how effective they are at actually, like, making you better at improv. Also, that was just shit on my part. I literally saw that bullet and I was just too late to react to it. I'm not sure how much better they would actually make you at improv, but but it just sounds so fun, you know what I mean? Like, well, cause like typically from what I can tell, you know, like if you're doing improv classes, it's typically like a group of people, and so just having like a whole room of people to just kind of just shoot shit and just like improv whatever, like that just sounds so fun to me. That was really bad. Believe it or not, I am actually terrible at this video game. I don't know if you've been able to deduce this, but if you look very closely at the footage, you will see my badness. Dude, I can never get that right. Every time she like throws it at the center like that, I'm like I can get through it in the center. Cause sometimes you can. It's weird. Sometimes it's easier to get through it from the center, and sometimes it's not. And I don't really know what height affects that. I just know that that is a thing. I don't know. It's just like typically when she throws it way off to the side like that, it's like you really don't want to go off to the side, but I think you just have to. But like again, sometimes you can just go in the center and it works. So it feels really weird, and I feel kind of more motivated to go in the center because it's like well, I know it works sometimes, and then like I know it works sometimes, and I get to keep up damage. Like that's the main thing, right? Like the more I'm able to keep up damage on her, the less waves of that I have to endure. So it's just like so typically I just want to play it more aggressive like that, but I have no clue like when it's actually good to do that. Alright, we get through stage 1 again. Just fine. It is a little sad being 1 away from 240. I feel like 240 is a very solid number to have. Just going out of, or going into my goal. And then if you get like anything above 240, it's a pretty cracked run. But like yeah, like 240 is typically a good sign where it's like, okay, you had like a very solid like stage 1 power collection. Wasn't the greatest of all time, but it's like that's pretty good. So you can leave your legacy behind knowing that you got 240. All right, cool. Where are we going today, boys? We're going here, and then we win. We win. All right, cool. I do love it when none of the bullets come near me. I think those are always my favorite patterns. I kind of just stand still and nothing really matters. It's just like, oh, this is nice. I just get to take in the beautiful scenery. You have no idea how badly I want a POC, but can't because of the fucking stupid yin-yang orb spawning in my face. You're getting cock-blocked by yin-yang orbs. And no, I will not take that statement back. That is a statement that I've officially made on record, and there's nothing you can do to prevent that from existing. I mean, there's nothing I can do to prevent it from existing now. It's here. It's here to stay. After I upload the stream VOD, it will forever be cemented on in the sea of YouTube garbage statements. I almost ran right into those. That would have been embarrassing. Would have been fairly embarrassing, potentially. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just getting to play more in Stars in Time with Dad. Like now that we're done with Terraria, we can just fully focus on that game. I'm so looking forward to it. Next stream is going to be hilarious though, because Dad's gonna be back to being offshore, meaning well, he's gonna try bringing his earpods with him, so maybe if those work, then potentially we'll have better mic quality than before. But if not, we're gonna be in for a very funny time. Like maybe his NordVPN will work this time, so he can join in on his computer instead of his phone. That'd be great. It would definitely be a bit easier for him to read if he didn't have to like squint at his tiny ass phone screen the entire time. That was some shit luck. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We take those. Alright, alright. 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 Yeah, again, I don't know how many streams it's going to take to beat In Stars in Time. I just know we're going to be there for a while. So I am fully ready and committed for whatever is going to happen. I'm ready. I mean, to be fair, it may not be the longest series we've ever had. Undertale 2 took a decent amount of streams, right? I don't know how long we spent on that, though. Well, I say that. I guess, like, we can just calculate it. I can look back through the VODs, because, like, all of them are around 2 hours or some shit. Actually, I think the final part was, like, 3 hours or something. I remember, like, the final part had us grinding for cats, because I knew that counted towards the ending, but I didn't know exactly what we needed. So I think I spent, like, at least an hour grinding cats. Content, baby. Except it wasn't really content, because I don't think I had the mental capacity to say shit as I was doing that. And I think my dad had, like, fallen asleep at that point. God, Undertale 2 is a funny game. One day I need to go and I need to finish the Ignoramus route. I had started it at one point, and then I just, never finished it. I'd have to start from the beginning, if I'm being honest, because basically I ended up getting soft-locked, because I ended up saving after not buying any of the things that the game told me I should buy. I don't know why the fuck I did that, but I sure did. Or I think it was because I thought I'd be able to go back to the room for some reason, and then I wasn't able to go back to the room, and I was like, well, shit. Yeah, also the stage 3 is not going well, by the way. I don't even know what happened to stage 3. Just not good things, I suppose. I've been completely blanking. Well, alright. Yet again, I can see the bullet, but am I able to react to the fact that it's gonna hit me? Nope. And then that one was just kind of bad luck. Yeah, my gameplay is not there this morning. Very sad. Very sad. Yeah, I took down the ferry at least. I died, so I had good positioning going into that. It was all planned, actually. Now I'm going to lNBNC Sannyo. Yes, of course. Of course, you fool. You thought I wouldn't lNBNC Sannyo with one power. You fool. You absolute buffoon. Alright. I don't know why. Like, that's like the third time this session I've gotten her down to low health, and then I fucking suck at spacing. That's the third time I've gotten her down to low health, and then I just can't kill her. I always die, like, when she has, like, a fourth of her health bar left. That's been my non-one experience this entire fucking stream. My mic's still plugged in, right? Cool. That's been my experience this entire stream. I can't kill her. It's absurd. It's absurd. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna want to go over 2 hours this stream. We'll find out. We'll find out. This is kind of looking like a nothing session today. I'll try my best to make something out of this, but we'll see. I'm just kind of, yeah. Like, today my gameplay's just not all there. That's kind of just what it's been for this week. Like, my gameplay just isn't all there. And I can't quite clutch out like I want to. To be fair, I feel like a free miss to Sannyo's final, or a 2 miss to Sannyo's final is really not a good sign of things to come. In hindsight, I guess that was kind of, that was the first sign of things going south. Again, I'm not gonna give up yet. I got time. I got time, so you better believe that we're going for it. But I'm definitely going to like depending on how things shape up, I'm gonna want to take a mental break sooner rather than later. I'm not an endurance player. I do just kind of like doing things in like shorter sessions. Like, unless I'm really like feeling it for whatever reason. Like, if I'm really feeling it, I can go for like more than 2 hours. But in general, 2 hours is my limit. Well, not even in general, I guess, because most days I don't play for 2 hours. So I guess 2 hours to an extent is me pushing myself, depending on the day. But again, like if I'm playing like, or if I'm feeling it that day, then like 2 hours is actually not that much of like a stretch. I don't know. Time's weird to me. My emotions in this game can shift around a lot. They can shift around a lot. I thought you were almost dead for some reason. I don't know why. Like when I made that first scuff dodge there, like I just kind of assumed like, oh, okay, I did that dodge. Now we're done with this pattern. I was not even remotely. I don't even want to know how all of that happened. I kind of assumed that I had enough luck to just cap that no matter what after that second wave, but I guess not. Nah, I had to stay on the right if I wanted that shit to happen. I actually would have had 170 power going into this. Or I would have had 270 power going into this had I not died at the end. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well. I wasn't paying attention to her health. I didn't think she'd die that fast with me only having 2 power. Well, this is gonna be funny. Yeah. 2 power is more than enough to kill her, but it wasn't more than enough to kill the stupid fairy that it spawned in. How the fate turns or some shit. I don't know. Fate is a twisty, turny knot of conundrums. And I don't even want to hear anyone say otherwise to that. God, okay, random thought, but something hilarious that happened recently. So, like, you know, like recently, every time I've been loading up Steam, I've kind of just, like, taken, like, a second or whatever just to look through, like, recommendations. Like, I never end up getting anything, but, like, I just think it's funny to see, like, what games Steam tries recommending me, because, like, some of them I'm like, oh, that actually seems like cool games, and some of them are just like, I'm never fucking playing that shit. You know what I mean? But, like, one of them that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, like, one of them I saw, and I'm like, I'm not gonna play this, but this looks like the perfect streamer game. Was, I don't remember what it's called now, but it's this game that essentially it functions like Getting Over It, you know, everybody's favorite game, Getting Over It, but you are chained together with people. Well, I guess Only Up is the more accurate one to describe it with, because Only Up is 3D, but Only Up was inspired by Getting Over It, and then Getting Over It was inspired by Sexy Hiking. You got a whole fucking list, you know what I mean? But, like, so basically it's like Only Up, but you and whoever you bring along are chained together. So it's like you gotta rely on each other. You can rely on each other to, like, either save each other if one of you, like, accidentally slips and falls, because, like, all it's because you can, like, bring each other up with the chain. Or you can, you know, accidentally drag you and all of your friends down into the abyss. And by the abyss, I mean the start of the level. But so basically, like, so there's that aspect to it, right? Which, like, already is like, oh, okay, this is, like, perfect, like, fucking YouTuber streamer territory. But also the game, from the trailer I saw, just seemed to take itself way too seriously. Like, just way too, like it's like trying to make a whole, like, story or whatever out of this shit. It's like you're some dude trapped in hell, and the guy's like, oh, I don't know if you can get out of here. Man, you're gonna have to really climb and fall and climb and fall. Oh, so it's like, it's that perfect, like, again, like it's Only Up, which is already, like, popular, or it's Getting Over It, which is already popular, right? But then it just has, like, the perfect, like, bad game energy, where it's just like, it's just funny bad. Or it, like it has that perfect so bad it's good energy. So I was like, I'm never playing this, but, like, this might be a YouTuber game if anyone ever finds it. And then, like, a few days afterwards, what do I find? I see Mark, Bob, and Wade have played the game together. And I'm like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew. That same day, I also saw there was a Simply Stream VOD where they also played that game, and I'm like, yep. Fucking this is the YouTuber bait game. This is a YouTuber streamer bait game. It works. It works. It works so well. Perfect formula. Hey, Naveka. Me dragging my companion to the abyss right before getting to the end of the level we've been stuck on for 3 hours. I wanted to buy a clip. God, you could do that. Yeah, no, it's perfect for clips like that. Again, it is a streamer game. They're like, how do we make a game that every streamer is gonna want to play it? That's how you do it. It's like just having, yeah, just having a game like that that just like forces people to try to work together or work against each other. I think that's it, right? Like that's also like a perfect like streamer game thing where it's like, oh, either like, because like if it's multiple people involved, then that means you can either like just play with your friends or like collaborate with other people, which like if you're collaborating, people always like to see that. And then it's like, and then either you can have like a sense of camaraderie, or you could just be the chaotic one in the group who just fucks over everything, which people also really like to watch. It's like, it's like, and then like you get to farm clips. Like if you're the chaotic one and you dick over everyone else, you get the clip. It's perfect. They figured out the meta. We figured out streaming. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, he says, as he's already died once in the run. It's a perfect run. No mistakes. Alright, don't forget, this is an LNN run. It's like, I am truly an LNN player. That's me. God, that would be hilarious. Like, if I ever ended up getting this run, that'd be hilarious. So I just started calling myself an LNN level player. Just like, guys, you don't understand. I got the Touhou 18 like lNBNC. I'm an LNN level player. It's like I can join this club. So guys, I've played BDC before. I'm real good at this game. Great, okay. All I gotta do now is just not choke on here. God, my power is so low this run, by the way. I died, and I still don't have free power going into this. I mean, isn't lNBNC almost like almost like NNN tier? It's like NNN tier. Especially. Oh, okay, yeah, no, you didn't mean L. I thought you were making like a pun out of it or something, and I was like, I don't think I'm smart enough to get this. Especially with Marissa. I don't know. You have to not get hit for a while of the run, but I feel like I could still get hit 6 times, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know wherever people rank it. And to be fair, I haven't done an LNN run. But, like, I don't know. I just know this challenge is stupid. That's all I know. Just in my mind, it feels different, because it's like, you know, like, because, like, I am still able to die at points in the run and then not reset, right? Which, like, which to me is a big deal. Because, like, if it was literally, like, I had to play perfect, then I'd be a lot more on edge. So it's a different mentality. That's how I look at it. Oh my god, I almost ran right into that. I almost ran right into the news. Fuck. Never actually watched that channel. What do they call it? It's like, no, it's not Total Drama. That's the name of a show. I don't know what the fuck that channel is. There's like a drama YouTube channel that may or may not still exist. I've just seen like clips of it or whatever. Or I've seen a clip of the intro of that channel. I think the interesting thing about drama channels, right, is that like you do need something to like cover that isn't drama all the time, because like there's not always going to be drama. So if you want to like upload videos as well, or if you want to keep uploading videos, you do need other stuff to talk about. Well, to be fair, that kind of just goes for everything. If you're making a video on like a specific subject, it's like eventually you're gonna run out of that subject. Haven't watched Drama Alert. Good, keep it that way. Alright, so that's what it was called. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Most of the like drama stuff I've seen is just for like speed running or whatever. I remember actually hold on, let me try concentrating. Perfect. Finally capped it for once this stream. I was a little too late. I had the right play in mind. I was a little too slow on my button press. I needed to go that way. Ah, fuck, I didn't see the extra bullet. Well, there goes my cap on... Yeah, the cap I got on non-1 may as well have not mattered. I could have just died to both of them once and it would have been the exact same thing. We'll see how the rest of this goes. That was such an unfortunate pattern. Perfect. Damn it. What do you mean that didn't work? What do you mean? I pause buffered that so well. I'm so much better at pause buffering in Touhou than I used to be, and it's specifically for game overing. It's the most useless skill to have. I mean, if I pause buffer to get the run, well, that'd be cheating for one, but that's like the only time it'd be like actually applicable. It'd be a lot less fun to play like that, though. I like pause buffering specifically to just time a glitch that does not help me whatsoever, because that shit's just funny. But Oh yeah. What was I talking about, like drama or whatever? I remember like in 2020 when there was like Smash, like there was like the whole like Smash drama that went on, like all that horrible shit that happened or whatever, and like I remember like at the time I was like following that, but as time went on, I was like, man, I mean, because obviously there's always going to be drama and shit. There's always things happening. And as, like, more and more drama went on, I was like, man, I don't care. I just want to play Smash Brothers with my friends. That's all I'm here for. Speedrunning drama is so funny to me. This guy who never gets good runs while streaming, who always takes world records back a few days after they're set, and whose recordings always have either no audio or random images on the video, and who talks about shit everyone... And talk shit about how everyone, because of how much better he gets, and just exposed as a cheater. No, yeah, there's a ton of just funny speedrunning like examples. It's like, well, because like sometimes like those can be done, like sometimes like cheating and speedrunning can be done and it can be like really well faked and it's like really hard to tell, right? But then like other times it happens and it's like, and it's just like, my guy, what the fuck were you trying to pull here? Like that one like that one guy who cheated like a blindfolded run in like Super Mario 64 was just so funny because there's just so much shit where it's just like yeah, no, that's clearly like I could get like being a viewer and then like not noticing it, because like if I was a viewer, right, and I was watching that shit, I was like, oh, he must have like some like setup for it, right? Hey, but like if you know the run or you know a blindfolded run's work, like you watch that run and you're like, yeah, that shit's so clearly faked. I was thinking about like one Monster Hunter blindfolded run. That situation was fucking hilarious. Remember one Minecraft cheater who would always get slightly better runs than his brother like 2 or 3 days after he surpassed him? Oh, that's just funny. That's like the pettiest shit. Your brother gets a better run than you, and you're like, well, guess I'll just have to cheat a better one. There's actually one like really funny cheated speedrunning scenario that I thought was hilarious. It was it was like one of Alfred's videos or whatever, where he was learning to speedrun Honey Pop, and he wanted like a goal or something to achieve for the video. So he was like, okay, I'm going to get specifically 69th place on the leaderboard. And doing that was so much harder than he ever imagined, and so he just decided to cheat it. I assume immediately after that video came out, either he deleted the run or the moderators removed the run from the leaderboards, but like, it was just so funny to just see that he got, like, he cheated literally just so he could get like not even top 50 on the leaderboard. Just for the video. It's like, that's commitment. That's dedication to the bit. So if I LNN to Kane, and then I can get into stage 3 and probably just die to Sannyo again, if I'm being honest. But hey, that'll be another run. That'll be another good death to Sannyo or something. I don't know. Like, it's just nice to say hi to Sannyo. You know what I mean? It's just great. I can't think of Sannyo nowadays without thinking of her her portrait in Genso Wanderer Foresight. That shit's just funny. She's like, she just looks way more adult than like any character in the game. Like, everyone else just kind of looks like a normal Touhou character, and then like Sannyo just looks like she's from a different game. She's just like, oh yeah, no, I'm here now. Hey guys. If we can cap the mystical leaf tornado, then we can, you know, actually continue on with our lives. Cool. That's a pretty fast kill. Imagine Alpharad confessing on the Honey Pop leaderboard mods, or to the Honey Pop. It's like, okay, I did cheat the run, but in my defense, it was really funny. I mean, like, what else do you say, to be honest? I feel like if you were to confess about cheating for 69th place, that's all you could say. Just like, alright, I did it, but like, you know, this is a pretty hilarious idea. You gotta admit it. Yeah, you gotta give me some credit once too. Like delete the run, but like, hey, I got what I was looking for. Also, I'm curious, do you get banned from the leaderboard for doing that? Probably, right? Because, like, if you cheat, like, even if you cheated for 69th place, right? Like, depending on the community, they might be like, it'd be weird if we had, like, a known cheater not banned from the leaderboards. Like he might not be able to upload another Honey Pop run again. Which, to be fair, I don't really know if he would care about that. Okay, then. I straight up just didn't see the rice bullet that hit me. And, okay, well, I saw that one. Yeah, I definitely gotta end this session sooner rather than later. My gameplay is just not there this session. I say... My gameplay isn't there this session. I say as like every single fucking bullet swarms around me. So guys, I just can't play Touhou today. Proceeds to not die for like the next 30 minutes. To be fair, I'm just gonna die the second Frozen Piece happens, most likely. It's like, I don't know, man. I got 2 power. Well, I got 2 power, but I also just kind of ran up into the bullet, so... I gotta stop doing extra movement when I don't need to is my issue. Because in my head, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get up so I can get into a better spot. Meanwhile, like, no. Actually assess the board, Christopher. Don't just run forward. Hey, I got the Sannyo. Yeah, I did that. Great. That movement's way tighter than I want it to be. That's why I don't like going off to the sides, because it typically forces you to do scary shit like that. It forces you to do scary shit, and you don't even get to, like, make the card go away faster during it. so it, like, just sucks in every sense of the word. Can you die? I feel like you're close to dying. There you go. I do have 180 power. Maybe. Maybe I can get 2 power off this. Okay, she dies. It's like she dies there. She dies. Now, do I die here? Well, I do if I just fucking run into it. That wasn't even bad luck. I didn't even get to see whether it was going to be a bad luck scenario or not. I just fucked up. Fight's not over yet. We got our 2 easiest patterns for last, but we'll see. Last pattern. Of course she runs away. Of course she does. One in 3 chance to run in the opposite direction, and of course she does it. I gotta move so fucking much if I don't want to die here, man. I got blindsided. I got so blindsided. Damn it. God, I can't play Touhou today. I can't play shit. The LNN player trying to get run to stage 5 mid-boss. No, yeah, that was a toxic pattern. Bro, Sannyo has toxic masculinity. I'm just saying. I'm getting mogged by Sannyo. Alright, I think I found the I found the stream title. I found the title for the VOD. It's like, I got mogged by Sannyo. It's just like fucking, it's just an image of Sannyo, just so much muscles. Actually, I could probably make that. I could, hold on, I have Paint 3D. I could make that image. I can make that image. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, I'm definitely doing that after this. That's absolutely what I'm doing. Alright, I have... Okay, let's say next round to get into stage 2. Next round to get into stage 2 is it. That's what I'm decreeing. God damn it. Next round to get into stage 2. Oh yeah, I forgot. Both shift keys work. Look at this. This is just like IN. I don't know if you know this, but this is actually how I malice cannon in IN. I do this shit. Apparently, the optimal way to do malice cannoning isn't to just mash the shift key over and over again. But that's just what I do, because it seems to get more damage than when I actually try timing it, so... There is a rhythm to it, but my rhythm is that I don't care. That's how I play IN. Well, here we go again. Aw, shit. Here we go again. God, I remember, guys, it's something funny about, like, Alpharad cheating or whatever. I remember when he was doing, like, his, shiny only run, and, or, like, because I remember he had to do a confession once, because in his shiny only, like, streams or whatever of, Pokemon Soul Silver, or no, actually, I think he switched to Heart Gold during that, but, during the Heart Gold shiny only runs, it was, it was like he decided to lower the shiny odds so he wasn't there for the rest of his life. And but like he didn't tell his stream chat that during the first stream, so during the second stream he was like, "Hey guys, so I know a lot of people have been thinking that, man, he sure is finding a lot of shinies like really quickly. There's a reason for that." And then it's just like in the video it just cuts to him just being like, "But who cares? It made the content go faster." It's the most YouTuber apology I've ever seen. To be fair, at least it's a YouTuber apology about just fucking lowering shiny odds. Also, even with the lower shiny odds, like, it still took, like, several hours before he found, like, some of those shinies. Like, as far as I'm concerned, the shiny odds should be, like, 1 in 2,000, honestly. I don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, make shinies less rare or whatever. It's like, yeah, well, at least people get to fucking see them. God damn, I have no power. Alright, we got exactly 190. I will take that in stride. God, we have no power. There's been a power outage in the building. What do we do? This is a bunch of gobbledygook. I can't even read the instructions. I don't know what kind of voice I'm trying to do right now. This is like something. It is a voice that may or may not exist. Who knows what direction I am trying to take this in. I genuinely gasped. Like that bullet just was coming down on me really fast. And I was just like genuinely just like just the entire time I was moving down. Oh my god. This is ridiculous, bro. This game is ridiculous, dude. Who even plays this video game? Who would even choose to play this? God, I can't even imagine. Couldn't be me. Alright, this is the final run. No matter what happens, I could die the very frame I get into stage 2. Marissa could just go, and I don't even care. It's been 2 hours and I've gotten 1 run to stage 4, and I honestly don't think it's gonna get much better in the next hour. I think I need a mental break. I may come back later in the day and do some offline runs. Who knows? Who knows? Who can say? I might just play some Hollow Knight or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna see how today goes. I might actually get on Call of Dad later today. We were talking about that. Cause like that, well, my dad was talking about how you might be busy, but he's like, throughout the entire day, like, I should find some point in which, like, we're able to get on call. And we're gonna watch some, like, YouTube or some shit. I still haven't shown him, some of the hilarious Terraria shenanigans that happened on my end. I've also been showing Dad, I've been showing Dad Tetris world record, or the Summoning Salts video on the Tetris world record progression history. That video is super well made, and that video was also 2 hours long because there's so much fucking history to talk about. But like, my dad loves Tetris. Like, he used to play Tetris on his Game Boy a ton when he was little. So like, and I mean, he definitely knows about NES Tetris. I actually don't know how much NES Tetris he got to play when he was little. Again, like, I know he had a Game Boy, and he definitely had an NES, right? But I think he might have only had Tetris for the Game Boy. Maybe, like, a friend of his had, like, Tetris on the NES. I don't know. He's definitely familiar with NES Tetris. In fact, like, whenever I've tried to get him to play modern Tetris, he hates hard dropping. Because, like, the problem is that, like, he tries to use the D-pad, and his thumbs will keep accidentally hitting up. So it's just, like, it's just really annoying for him to, like, play the game because of that. I fucking love modern Tetris. Hard dropping is so fun for me because that, like, if I'm fighting somebody, that means I don't need to be smart about my piece placement. It just means that I need to be faster than them. Like, if my Tetrises per minute is faster than their Tetrises per minute, then I win. And then if I fight anybody who knows how to half decently set up T-spins, I probably lose. That's about my Tetris experience. I have a friend, Moses, who actually learned how to, like, do T-spins in Tetris. He kicks my ass in that game. He is much better. Hey, Azul, son. That title does not inspire confidence. Well, listen, it's a true statement, you know. I will do something revolving with and/or around stage 5 at some point, potentially. It's a gambler's prophecy, as Trey would put it. The more runs I put in, eventually it's all going to pay out. You know what I mean? It's gonna pay out. It's gambler's big brain time. And see, if I was a good streamer now, I'd, like, have, like, a hotkey that I could press to pull up an image of the meme image of Markiplier saying this is big brain hours. Oh no, I think it just says it's big brain time. That's such a good image. I love that. It's big brain hours. Instead, all I have is destroy the evidence, which I actually do not have set to a hotkey. Okay, well that... I really gotta do a better job at reading that. I keep getting hit by bullets that I don't think I'm gonna get hit by today. I think that's my main issue today. I just can't tell what is and isn't gonna hit me. I've been looking at too much footage of like old school Touhou. Now my brain doesn't know how bullets work. You know, truly it's like society's fault or something. I don't know. Yeah, meanwhile, I just get a super lucky pattern on that card. It's not even a card, it's a non. It's a god. You die to a non-spell? What are you, a nerd? It's like, I personally never die to a non-spell. Alright, let's see if I can actually read frozen peas. Come on. This is big brain hours, alright? This is big brain. Big brain. There we go. Look at big brain hours activate. That's the activation codes that we needed. The whole World Cup had SAEX scoring earlier, and it barely had to clear for a while. I can imagine that. That EX stage is fucking rough. I don't even want to imagine what the scoring strategies for that look like. There's a solid point where they didn't even get past Sannyo. Okay, so the strategies are that brutal, huh? Because keep in mind, they've been training for this shit, right? Like, or presumably the players have been training for this shit. So I guess just getting a run off the ground, or like a solid score run off the ground in that EX stage is just fucking brutal. You can't even get past Sannyo. I might want to check some of that out. Just see what shenanigans they get up to. Okay, when the Touhou 18 match happens, I think that's the one I'm the most interested in right now, if I'm being honest. It may have already happened and I probably missed it. Well, to be fair, even if it happens, I'm probably not going to be able to catch it live. But I definitely want to watch, like, the VOD for it, if it hasn't already happened. I realize I haven't really been paying attention to the Touhou World Cup. Which is a damn shame, because I know some, like, insane shit has been going on. Like, people keep getting LNNs live, like, left and right. Like, everyone's been, like, popping off this Touhou World Cup. How did I already get on non-free? When did I... Wait. When did I get here? What? I swear to God, I don't remember anything about this fight's gone. Alright, well. We're in the final stretch. Of course she moves to the fucking right. Of course she does. Or not to the right, to the left. She does that same shit again. She gonna do it again? No. Okay. Well, we got something to work with here, I suppose. I can't fucking get anywhere in this video game. Thank you. Final run of the stream gets to stage 4. Of course it does. Alright, well that was the true like way to get past Sannyo, I guess. Just completely black out and then just win. That was the strategy I've been missing for the past 2 hours. It's like, I swear I haven't drank anything. It's like 10 a.m. Or no, it's 11 a.m. What am I talking about? I swear I haven't drank anything. Well, I mean, I've drank water. Actually, I didn't drink water. I drank milk. I'm not even a fan of milk, but I had that this morning. Which is like we got some milk recently, and my mom doesn't really like to drink milk. I think it was like, well, cause like my mom and my stepmom are going out of town, right? So like they're like, okay, yeah, we'll get you some stuff, so you just have like stuff to eat around the house or whatever. No! Oh, if I just read it for a little bit longer. If I just... God, that was so close. Oh, that would have been a 1 power cap. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. You know, I don't really know why, though, but, like, because I'm not really a fan of milk, but Mom was like, yeah, just in case you have anything, like, you want to use, the, like, milk for, here's some milk. Like, well, because, like, she doesn't really drink milk. She drinks, like, almond. Or, like, my mom and my stepmom don't really drink, like, regular milk. They drink, like, almond milk. Which, like, I'm not a fan of milk, and I am even less of a fan of almond milk, is how I look at it. Like, milk itself is already disgusting to me. Or, well, okay, nowadays I'm not completely disgusted by it. I'm just not a fan of it. But, like, since nobody else is going to drink it, and I have no ingredient, like, I don't need it as an ingredient in anything, so I've just kind of been, like, just drinking it whenever I can. I mean, apparently milk helps, like, wash down spicy food, and I typically eat, like, an egg wrap with, like, Tabasco sauce in it, like, every morning, so in my mind, I'm like, yeah, this pairs well. I'm still not a fan of drinking the milk, but, you know, at the very least, I can, like, I can delude myself into being like, well, it's like that this is technically the correct complimentary drink to have with spicy food. I almost ran into that. I almost ran into that. I almost ran into that. This shit's fucking ridiculous. I hate everything, by the way. I want you to know that. Why did the last run of the stream get to... Why did this run get to Sannyo? Why was it this run? Heresy. What, me not liking milk or this run? Because honestly, no matter which one it is, I kind of agree with you. Well, no, I won't agree with you on the milk. I just don't like milk. It's just not, I just don't like the taste. Whenever I think of milk, I think of, like, Markiplier talking about, like, different percentages of milk and, like, which one's better. And Mark was just like, that one looks like glue, that one looks like semen. I'd rather drink glue than semen. It's like, we've solved it. Alright, yeah, I died to spell one. What a surprise. Hey, at least we got to her, I guess. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I killed 2 whole Sannyos, and I got to Misamaru. Yeah, somehow. Alright, that's gonna do it for this stream. Yeah, no, I might play some more later today. We'll end up seeing. Well, you won't. I will. In any case, thank you so much to whoever watched the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.